All right, we are recording. Meeting has started at 5:35. I'm not positive we actually did full minutes, but can I waive reading of minutes and acceptance of what we do have?
Yep.
I think so. Yes.
Agree.
All right, sounds good. So let's go ahead and let's move to management report. So
Okay.
let's see. Do you want to start
We want to.
Amy
We have
first or Shandrita? I'll let you guys flip a coin. Sorry, go
see,
ahead.
Wendy is online. Do we need comments from the public?
Oh, I'm sorry. Blah. I'm losing I'm walking around here. I forget these things. So Wendy, yes. Anything to bring up?
Just that the gutters are, we had a great cleanup this summer with the buildings and stuff, but the gutters on building 5 and 6 along Millport are full, and the tree that I had mentioned in June that's dead, with there's smaller branches, but there's still hanging over building 6.
Okay.
So I don't know what the status on getting any of those, at least those branches, trimmed off near the building. And one of the last things that the guy who was trimming the trees and cleaning the buildings apparently left a lot of a tree that he really trimmed between buildings 5 and 6, and the landscapers haven't removed the branches that are just behind the wall, so it's just kind of jumble of dying branches that are there. So I didn't know.
I will have to double check that and see who would be the responsible party to remove that. Otherwise, we would have to use our truck and take it over to the dump ourselves. But I am aware of the tree. We have a few dead trees, so we're just working on someone to remove them. And it wouldn't be just the landscaping company because they're a little bit too heavy for them. So that would be a whole different scenario. And we also have the gutters. The gutters, we have requested since October 2024 that we get our gutter guards. At this point in time, we're working on that because we're going to have all the buildings gutters cleaned and everything, and we're going to be putting gutter guards. So we're just getting a pricing going for that because now it's going to be needed because we just did our Inspire inspection, and that was part of the things that needed to get done.
Okay.
So we will be working on that, Wendy. Just give us some time.
All right. And since I'm still on, is there got a time-ish for the pest control coming through? Was it going to be the first week in September or 5th and 6th or something?
Yeah, September 4th and 5th or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
the
what
Thursday, Friday?
Yeah, it's always a Thursday, Friday. Yeah, usually it's a Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I'm going to confirm that. I'll be confirming that with them as well because, that sometimes does change depending on their person. So we're just working with that at this point.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, you'll be notified. I'll be posting the buildings.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yep.
That's it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Wendy. Appreciate it. Why don't we go ahead? Why don't we stick with Millport for a minute? And Amy, do you want to go ahead and do the management report?
Yeah. For management report, we have 2 vacants at this time. One of them is both of them are 2 bedrooms, and one of them is going to be a Section 8 person. We're just waiting for their portability to come from New York to Danbury, and then they're coming and doing the inspection so we can move them in. Then the other apartment just became a vacant this month, so we're going to do a transfer at that point in time, and I will speak about that off this at time.
Okay.
And then there's going to be we had a few people that we are working with them and doing HUD repayment agreements so that they can catch up on their payments, of course. So this way we're not going to court. But I know I do have like 2 families that are going to be going to court. So I'll be working with Ann on that. So we don't waste money on those things. But we have agreements in effect, working with a lot of the people, and a lot of people have already paid off some of their agreements that we did have them previously. So we're doing, we're in a good space. We're getting in a good space here, updating for the year coming. And everybody's research almost all done, even up to December. So I have like a few handful left to do, and we're good. We're gonna a good range.
Awesome.
Yep.
Any big maintenance issues or property issues?
We did the Inspire, we pretty much, I would say we passed. We only had a few items that they were looking at, and we didn't even realize that was part of the Inspire, but they changed a few things that we needed to be updated. So we're looking forward to doing the Inspire class in the future, because we need to be updated and inundated with the new rules and regulations that they keep on changing on us. So nothing can be within 18 inches of any sprinkler. And most of
Wow.
our people were putting things on top of the washing machines and dryers. So because it's a fire hazard, it's considered a fire hazard, or someone like touches the sprinkler, it could go off.
Yep.
So they're just doing it like precautionary measures. So now everybody in the complex will be receiving a letter indicating that they must remove everything from above their washer and dryers. Nothing can be within, even in their closet. So when we're doing inspections now, we're going to be clipping some of the closet fixtures that are in the closets, because we have to remove them because they're too close to that sprinkler head system
Sure.
for future. Yeah. So people are going to be losing their space and they're going to be upset, but it's just part of the rules and regs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have one more thing that will be done. We need to complete by the end of the month for the Inspire, which is part of the gutters things. In building 61, 59, we didn't get caught for, but in 61, we got caught for 2 little areas where we had vegetation in the gutters. So they saying that we have to remove them and put gutter guards and, remove the dirt and vegetation there in those 2 locations. And that's the only pictures I need to send them.
Okay.
And then
Sounds
we're
like-
done. Yeah, then I'm done with my Inspire inspection. Everything else was good.
Okay.
Yep. Amy, I have a question. I noticed like the gutter guards are going to require a cherry picker. We're also going to
Yeah.
need a cherry picker for the vent work. Is there any possibility of
We could
doing-
try to do it in coincides. Yeah, we should. I'm gonna sit with Gunnar. He should be returning back to the office tomorrow.
Mhm.
He'll be over here, because it's already past late. And Gio and Gunnar will be with me. We're gonna sit down and talk about that.
Yeah, I mean,
So we can figure it out and see that we can make a whole master plan of getting everything in. So we have the supplies that we
Mhm.
need for the gutter guards in that particular location for now. And then we could work on everything else, going forward and see how they want to handle it. Because I know we would need cherry pickers for the 4 high-rise buildings mostly.
Mhm.
Everything else, the other ones would be, we can use the high ladders, but it all depends on how the guys feel about doing on those ladders.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if we had it out there once, instead of having to get it out there again, second time. So,
Exactly. Then it would work out well.
okay.
Yes.
Great.
All right.
Yeah, other than that, that's it for me. Everything else looks pretty good. Copacetic. Everybody's doing their research. We're good.
Numbers are looking better. They're,
Yeah.
they're looking a lot better.
We're cleaning up. Yep. We're doing the best that we can. We're trying to get people assistance that need assistance and so forth. Okay.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
All
Chandrita.
right.
You're
Hi.
up. Tag, you're next.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Sandrita.
Hi, Chandrita.
Hello. Okay, for Canaan Parish, we have 2 vacancies, S107, 3-bedroom, N405 in the north building. That's a unit turnover also. That's going to be an internal transfer. We have a mother and son that are already in a 2-bedroom, and he's going to be moving out on his own into a 1-bedroom. So that'll be a unit transfer for the north building. And Ann Cross was going to move in yesterday, but unfortunately Eversource was not able to turn her light and gas on until tomorrow. So her move-in date changed from yesterday until today.
And that's in a 2-bedroom, a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom?
That's a 3-bedroom S201. It was scheduled for the 19th. Actually, it was for, the 21st.
Mhm.
He couldn't get the gas and electric cut on the day that she wanted to move in. They came up.
And so the other vacancy we have is a 3-bedroom as well?
Yes, that's S107. That's in the process of it being turned, and so is N405.
And that's a 1-bedroom.
Yes,
Okay.
Section 8. And for our accounts receivable, we've been sending out the 48-hour notice, working with DSS person to person. And we also have Alliance, which is another agency, and in coordination with Catholic Charities. They're also helping us with residents that have delinquent balances. So those are the 2 new agencies that we've been working with, aside of DSS and person to person. And also one of the big projects we have is the air conditioner units. As soon as it seemed to get really, really hot, above 85 degrees, we had a lot of air conditioners failing with the compressor and having leaks. So what we did was have Thompson Control come over. They actually had to put dye inside the air conditioner unit, wait 4 to 5 days, come back, and with the dye, they were able to see if the pipes were leaking. So they did come and we had to replace about 6 or 7 ACs, and we have 2 that are pending. Actually, one 308 was fixed today. So the one S404 is the one that's pending right now, and we're waiting for a part for that one, and that should take about 2 weeks to get in. So it was leaking Freon, and this was causing a lot as soon as it got really, really hot. So we provided portable air conditioners and fans. The ones that have the portable air conditioners that you have to put the ice in, we put 2 in each unit for each resident, 2 in the kitchen, 2 in the bathroom. So that seemed to cool it off. But it was really hot in that week that it was hot. We also had ascended valuation advisors on site for the property inspection. And then getting back with Eversource, we did generate a bill for N210. They had no bill for the past 3 years since 2021. They never received an electric bill because they said the meter was stocked, which means the meter had a serial number without a record. So we finally have this done and he's got his bill, but they actually billed him back for 2021, but they did offer him a credit and a repayment agreement because it was their fault that he wasn't receiving a bill. And that completes Canaan Parish. Any questions?
It's a $40,000 credit. Out of curiosity, how are the windows and everything holding up? We're working on that issue. Just wondering if we've had any other issues in the meantime.
Not yet. No, we haven't had any other issues with the windows in any of the buildings yet.
Okay, thank you.
What we would have. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rick Ross is waiting, so I'm gonna admit Rick. Okay. Is there any other questions? Anyone have any questions on Canaan Parish?
Hey, Chandrina,
And hold on for 1 second. Tim, is that you also joining us?
Yep, it's me.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sounds good. And Rick, welcome.
Hi.
So sorry, we're just doing we've already gone over Millport and just doing any last questions on Canaan Parish.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I've been dealing with CHFA today. It's been a joy.
Mm.
You were already well represented, so don't worry about it. All good. So sorry, any other questions on Canaan Parish?
I'm just trying to figure out how this guy, who was paying his electric bill? Were we paying his electric bill?
No, he just never received one. And every time we would call, they couldn't find it because they were saying it was stacked. So 3 years later, they generated a bill. They were able to get him situated because he hadn't received anything in 3 years. And we called on his behalf. He called. It was just of them, I guess, not recording it.
Mhm. So they now have a meter that's working.
Yes, and he is getting a bill every month now.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
And is he going to have to? He's not going to have to repay what he hasn't.
No, actually, they
The
did
bill
give him a
for it.
credit for those years because it was their fault that they didn't get him one,
Okay.
but they also offered him a repayment agreement for the first 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if there's not anything else on that, then I suggest that perhaps we go to executive session in order to discuss confidential tenant matters and contract issues. That makes sense?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. All right. So Wendy, if I get you to drop, that would be great.
Okay,
Unless she
thank
actually
you
already
very
did drop.
much.
I'm sorry, I'm on my phone.
No, nope,
Super.
nope, I'm
Nope,
still
nope, all
here,
good.
but I'm saying
Okay.
goodbye.
Goodbye,
Thank you,
Wendy.
Sounds good,
everyone.
Wendy. Thanks much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. I will now unrecord
Okay, she's off.
recording.
Okay.
Okay, I think we are back in session. And
Yep.
so do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I move.
Okay. All right, then we'll call it Tim's is the seconding of that. All in favor? Aye. Aye.
Aye.
All right, so we will adjourn at 6:28.
Okay,
Perfect.
and
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take
Do you
care.
want to do minutes, Scott, or do you want me to do minutes?
If you happen to be near a pen or pen paper or something, if you want to do some very quick minutes, that would probably be a great thing. And I would really
Okay.
appreciate it. If not, I can try to figure something out tomorrow.
So 6:27, we went into back into session, then we adjourned at 6:28. Okay,
Correct.
Okay. yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay,
Thank you, Peggy.
all right. yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.